Hey guys, what is up? It is Austin here, bringing you guys another video, and today I have my first episode review of Dragon Ball Daima. Now, I announced this series really recently. I announced that I was going to be doing a weekly review series for the new anime Dragon Ball Daima. I've been very excited for it. Sparking Zero has come out. I've been doing nothing but stream it. You guys have been so supportive of that, and I really appreciate that. So I figured, why not find another way to get videos on the channel on a weekly scheduled basis, and I figured, why not review Dragon Ball Daima, because I'm going to be watching every episode as it comes out. So it's going to be a weekly series, and let's just get right into it. So episode 1 of Dragon Ball Daima has been dropped. I watched it yesterday. It's Saturday at the time that I'm recording and releasing this video. And, just going to get straight to the point. I will be covering spoilers in this video, but I really liked it. So Dragon Ball Daima actually got a lot of, I don't want to say hate, but attention when it was first announced and we found out what the series was going to be about. They basically told us that the gang, Goku, Vegeta, everyone else, they're all going to be turned into kids, which immediately made a lot of people think about Dragon Ball GT, because if you guys don't know, GT, a sequel series to Dragon Ball Z, is all about Goku being turned into a kid again. But in this anime, it's going to be the entire cast, and that is the conclusion of episode 1. Episode 1 ends with them all being kids, so they get straight to the point. Now, this episode's interesting. It really spends a lot of time not with the main characters and actually with the villains that we're going to be seeing up in this series. Now, I'm not an expert on these names. I'm not going to try to pronounce them and get them wrong. I'll wait to hear other people pronounce them so I know how they're supposed to be said. But we have a new Demon King. We have a sibling, well, two siblings of the Supreme Kai, which kind of blew my mind. And we're going to be dealing with the Demon Realm in this series. So basically, from what I understand, the entire plot is revolving around how the Demon Realm is worried about all the people that are so strong on Earth, because Babidi resurrected Majin Buu. They had a watchful eye on that. They saw all the fighters that battled Majin Buu. They saw Goku defeat Majin Buu. They saw Vegeta's final sacrifice. They saw Ultimate Gohan. They saw it all. So they're worried, well, some of them are worried, that they might actually be able to take over the Demon Realm and that they don't have anybody in the Demon Realm who can face them. So their plan to compensate for this, along with other things, is that they're going to get the Dragon Balls from Earth and wish the people to be children. They want all the Z fighters to be children again. Now, why did they do this? Well, they don't believe they can beat them in fights, and while they have their own set of Dragon Balls in the Demon Realm, they talked about how when the Dragon Balls are created by the Namekian in that realm, that there's also guards around the Dragon Balls so no one can get them. And the new Demon King has basically surmised that because Earth's Dragon has been used so many times, the Earth's Dragon Balls are far more easier to find, so they're just going to do that, wish everyone into kids, and it works. They have this Namekian who is able to summon all the Dragon Balls to him at one time. He can automatically take them from being stone and revitalize the Dragon Balls so they can be used instantly again. He's pretty OP with his abilities. Now, he's kind of a silly character, he's kind of a joke, but I mean, he summons these Dragon Balls to him instantly and instantly uses them, and they get their wish. The whole cast is turned to kids. Now, there were a couple things of note. I actually wrote a lot of notes down, things that I wanted to talk about. And the first thing I want to talk about is this Kai character. This new Kai that I saw immediately jumped out to me. And this Kai is a sibling to Shin, or, the Supreme Kai. And he also has another sibling in the Demon Realm, a sister, who is more like a scientist. And she wants all of her experiments and her testing to be funded by the new Demon King. And just, I wanted to get this out of the way and talk about this. I really like that we're dealing with the Demon Realm, and I really like that we're following up with the death of Deborah, who, if you guys don't know, in Dragon Ball Z, Deborah was taken by Babidi, which is another reason why they paid close attention to the fights of Babidi and Majin Buu, is because Babidi enslaved the king of the Demon Realm and had him on Earth, which was something they were shocked to see. So Deborah obviously gets killed by Majin Buu, and you would think at the time, Demon King Deborah being dead would have a huge effect on the universe, but it really doesn't get talked about that much at all. So in this anime, the kind of plot line is that should be, a huge plot. That should be a huge thing, having Demon King Deborah dead. So they're touching on it. And I actually really like that the story's revolving around this. Now, I was really interested what they were going to do with this story, because this takes place in between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. So interesting place for the timeline, but I think they're going to make it work. And let's just talk about this, because this is something that everyone else has been talking about, and I didn't want to make my full review just gushing over this, but time to talk about this art style and animation. The art style and animation, in my opinion, is fantastic. Now, I don't think they will ever be able to live up to the same iconic art style that Dragon Ball Z had, and even to some extent the original Dragon Ball had. But this is, in my opinion, like the next best. This is like the best modern version of Dragon Ball animation I think we've ever seen, aside from maybe some of the animation of the Tournament of Power, which was fantastic. But Daima looks incredible. I loved it. We got a little quick fight between Goku and Vegeta, and it was fantastic. And we got, I don't even know if it's a fight, but our new Kai character did land a blow on Dende, which, Dende doesn't deserve that. Who wants to hurt Dende? He's like the nicest guy ever. But it's really cool. It's really intriguing. I thought it was a great way to start the series. Now, the predictions for episode 2, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we're going to get, a bit more exposition. I think the characters are going to find out what happens to them. Maybe they're going to see the new Kai. I imagine Dende is going to tell them about what happened. And I want to call this guy a new Kai. I just don't want to mess up his name like that badly. Like, I know what it is. I don't want to ruin it. I'll have it on the screen, but this new Kai character I think is going to be the most interesting to me of the bunch because I really like Goku Black, right? I really liked Goku Black because I thought it was a very original story to have this evil Kai take Goku's body, right? I thought it was genius. And I'm already intrigued to the fact they brought in another Kai. I'm intrigued to the fact that they are related to the Supreme Kai. And I'm intrigued to the fact that they also have a sister. And we have a new Demon King. So there's plenty going on to keep us interested. And I'm really excited to see what happens. Obviously, they had to nerf Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and all of them because at this point in Dragon Ball Z, they were fighting Kid Buu. So they were pretty broken already. So, they had to nerf them again and make them kids. But I don't know. I think it's really interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about the whole idea of them being kids. I don't know what that's going to do to the pacing of the series. But, it's got me intrigued. Like I said, it's got me interested. I'm definitely going to pay attention to it. And overall, I did really like the first episode. I'd say I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. Pretty solid intro. I'm excited to see where it goes. And I genuinely enjoyed most of it. But that's going to be the end of my review. I don't really have much else I want to touch on for Dragon Ball Daima at the moment. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Did any of you watch the series premiere of Dragon Ball Daima? What did you think about it? Did you think it looked good? And what do you think about this series idea? Do you like the idea of me covering more Dragon Ball on the channel? Do you like seeing weekly reviews for Daima? Let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me on the road to 1,600 subscribers. I can't believe we broke 1,550. That was awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and yeah, that's all I got for today. So check out Dragon Ball Daima if you didn't. It is on Crunchyroll, and like I said, I really liked the first episode. So yeah, be sure to give it a shot, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Austin, I'm out. Peace, guys.